Imagine living your life, blissfully unaware of a ticking time bomb within you. That was Joe. Joe was a picture of health, the kind of guy who hit the gym regularly, made a point of eating his greens, and was never seen without a water bottle in hand. But beneath this facade of health and vitality, Joe was grappling with an unseen danger. He was carrying a silent passenger, an inherited predisposition to heart disease. This genetic risk factor was as much a part of him as his love for morning runs and green smoothies. But unlike his healthy habits, this unseen danger didn't make its presence felt. It didn't affect his energy levels, it didn't interfere with his workouts, and it certainly didn't show up on his plate of grilled chicken and quinoa. It was a silent influencer, quietly but persistently shaping Joe's heart health without him even realizing. Joe had no idea that his genes were silently influencing his heart health. It's a game of genes, and sometimes you're dealt a tricky hand. Now let's delve into the mechanics of this genetic game that plays a significant role in heart health. Imagine your genes as a blueprint, a set of instructions that determine your body's function and structure. In the case of heart diseases, these blueprints can sometimes contain errors. These errors, or gene variations, can increase your likelihood of developing heart conditions. But not all heart diseases are created equal. Some are known as Mendelian disorders, named after Gregor Mendel, the father of genetics. These heart diseases have a clear genetic base. If you've inherited a particular gene, the risk of developing the disease is relatively high. However, most heart diseases are not Mendelian disorders. They're more like a jigsaw puzzle, influenced by multiple genetic variants. Each piece, or variant, on its own, might not significantly raise your risk. But when you start putting the pieces together, the picture becomes clearer. The more pieces you have, the higher your risk. Now, here's where it gets interesting. These gene variations don't act alone. They interact with your lifestyle, your environment, and even with each other. So your genes might make you more susceptible to heart disease, but your lifestyle can significantly influence whether or not these genetic potentials become a reality. This is why understanding your genetic risk is so crucial. It's like being given a sneak peek at some of the cards in your genetic hand. With this knowledge, you can make informed decisions about your lifestyle and potentially change the game in your favor. So while genetics play a role in heart health, they're not the entire story. Your genes might load the gun, but your lifestyle pulls the trigger. In the end, it's a lot like poker. The cards you're dealt matter, but how you play your hand matters even more. What if you could peek at your cards before the game begins? What if you could know your risk? Imagine a tool that could anticipate the unseen dangers lurking in the labyrinth of your genes. Welcome to the world of genetic testing, a game changer in the realm of heart health. This isn't a tarot reading, folks. This is hard-hitting science. Genetic testing is like having a personal cartographer, mapping out potential health hazards hidden in your DNA. It helps identify your susceptibility to heart diseases, taking into account factors like family history, age, lifestyle, and those pesky genes. But fear not, knowledge is power. Understanding your genetic predisposition empowers you to tailor your prevention plans. You could tweak your diet, adjust your exercise regime, or even, dare I say, finally quit that smoking habit. So, it's not about altering the cards you've been dealt, but how you play your hand. You can be the master of your own game, taking charge of your health, one gene at a time. Genetic testing is like having a crystal ball, showing you potential health risks lurking in your future. So, why not take a peek? Change your game today. So, what does this mean for Joe, and more importantly, for you? Let's break it down. We've learned that our genetic makeup can play a significant role in our heart health. While lifestyle factors are pivotal, our genes can also be silent risk factors, predisposing us to heart conditions. It's a subtle dance between our biology and our lifestyle, and understanding this can help us lead healthier lives. But how do we comprehend our genetic predisposition? That's where the marvels of technology come into play. Genetic testing is a tool that can help us peek into our DNA, giving us invaluable insights into our susceptibility to heart diseases. And it's not just about knowing, it's about acting on that knowledge. You see, with knowledge comes the power to create personalized prevention plans, to make lifestyle choices that complement our biology, and essentially to take control of our heart health. It's about moving from being reactive to proactive, from being a passive bystander to an active participant in our health journey. So consider genetic testing. Make it a part of your health prevention plan, because at the end of the day, your health is in your hands, and every step you take towards understanding your body is a step towards a healthier heart. Remember, knowledge is power. Know your genes, know your risk, and take control of your heart health.